So the story behind the story is that I'm a story writer, and I have these vivid dreams, and I remember them very well. And so the first part of that story, all the way from the young man who's auditing a farm. At the time, I was a field auditor, and I was auditing the kitchens in every prison. And sometimes I'd have to shut them down, and we'd have to get food in from another prison. So that kind of tracks. The young man's an auditor, and he has that kind of power. All the way from that to the old man turning into a raccoon was a dream. And just every single detail, the pimento cheese sandwich with the slices cut off, and the antique Dodge that's sitting in the driveway, and the cars that were all broken down, all of that, every detail of that's from that dream. And I woke up and I wrote it all down because I realized I had a hell of a story on my hands. And then I kind of finished out the story with the bit about him driving to California and sailing to China and all the rest of that. And I came up with the conceit of having the storyteller being observed by a meta storyteller, who's the troll. And I wrote that down. I put that in a book of short stories that I published in 2018 called Wide Awake and Staring. And when I came up with the idea of telling you guys this story, I realized that what had bothered me about that story all this time was that the transition from the storyteller to the meta storyteller was kind of a rough transition. It wasn't necessarily obvious that I was making that shift from watching a storyteller telling that story to being the meta storyteller, to being the troll. And so that's when I came up with the idea of 6th Street in Austin, because I used to go to 6th Street in Austin, and it's back in the 20th century, but I go there every couple of years, and it's exactly as I described. I'm maybe embellishing a little bit with the gospel bar selling water, and I never saw a storytelling pub. Hiroshi Rodriguez is a real guy, and he really did the stuff that I'm talking about. I've got one of his paintings. So all of that's part of that. And then the story about Willie Nelson. I used to play bass in my uncle's band, Jim Castile and Backroads. Some of the steadiest gigging I've ever done, really good money, and we had our agent. We played all over Oklahoma and Texas. This is back in the 80s, and country was the thing, and so we were playing country music, and we'd play all the way down in Austin, all the way down in El Paso, Texas. That was a long drive, like 13 hours of windshield time. But my uncle, whenever we played in Texas, would say, if we're lucky, Willie Nelson will come and join in. So we keep a channel open on the soundboard for him to plug his guitar in. And if he joins us, he's so good that any song that we're playing, he'll just make sound better, and we'll be discovered and we'll get signed. So that's the kind of 4 stories behind that story. Cool. So.
Wow, layers.
So I wanted to thank you guys for telling. I think we got 4 fantastic stories that that I can put up on my YouTube channel and
different.
Have a little bit of fun with. So
well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your story. I can't believe you're not a professional storyteller. That's really good.
I really like the water turning into wine. Yeah. I need to go to that bar.
You have to be really, really good to be able to do that.
Like I used to tell my kids, I wanted to be a preacher. And I wanted to be a preacher. I finally realized I could never be that good. But then what I really wanted to do was just stand up in front of people and talk. That's it. So, once I realized that, they keep trying to get me to join church.
Yeah, I gave up Christianity for Lent. Well, fantastic. And I really appreciate you guys doing this little project with me, and sit around here and talk about storytelling, or I know that you've got other things you got to do. So
yes, this has been so delightful, though. Thank you.
Well, thanks.
Organizing and Bob, thanks for hosting.
Yeah, very much.
I hope your batteries all prevailed.
That one has the weakest battery. It's still going.
Okay.
So I think we're in good shape.
Well, let's see. There's how many?
8.
8 cameras.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
try to put lipstick on it. I see. I'm in Nancy's parking spot.
No.
No.
Well, yes. But
No.
it doesn't matter.
I wonder if she has any yellow flowers.
Oh, I'm sure. She's got
I need to take my
plenty.
neighbor some yellow flowers. She
How about
fell
some
and broke her ankle.
sunflowers?
Yeah, this is the newest camera. This is
Oh,
my
wow.
it's my bicycle rear. It's the rear view camera for my bicycle, but it also records.
Cool.
It's
Wow.
it's really there so I can see if there's a car behind me. But
Yeah. Nice.
Well,
So are we getting you out of here in a timely manner?
This is perfect. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
tell Danny I said hey.
I will.
To my boys. I said,
Yeah, I will. Like I get to be with my friends so much.
Now I have your number in my phone.
Yes, same. Yes. Thank
Alright.
you.
Well, thanks
so nice
again.
To meet
Yeah,
you.
good to meet you, so.
Yeah, fun
Now,
things.
YouTube, Robert Bruce Scott, is that it?
yeah, I will send around a link to each of the stories. So please link in and watch the stories and let me know if about the editing if you have any questions and I'll also ask you to subscribe and maybe ask other people to have a look at them. So
Sounds great. Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
All right, you
Till
too,
next
Jen.
time.
Okay. Well, she's out there. You can
Oh, is
say.
she? Oh, okay.
She's probably in the garage.
Okay.
So I'm not leaving till I have some yellow flowers for my neighbor.
Alrighty, we'll see y'all later on.